What is up, my boys in the second channel? It's been a rough week. I look like I've been put through a garbage disposal. Holy shit, I look a little rough, actually. What happened to you, Curls? Okay, you guys look so good, recently. Okay, so update. This is a vlog. This is a vlog video. Where are we at? So we're talking to somebody. We have found somebody to talk to. That's where I've been, you know, talking to that person, kind of talking to my other friends as well, but mostly communicating with that person. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. She's really sweet, and she is obscenely attractive. Um, like, you know those girls on Instagram that you see that they got all like the piercings and the tattoos and the makeup, and you're like, oh, like those people aren't real, like they don't actually exist. Um, this is one of those people. It's actually crazy. It's actually one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Um, because she's like really nice and really attractive, and she lives like an hour away, and she drives that hour to come see me. Um, which is nuts. Um, it's actually I have like apprehension about it. It's just like a nerve wracking thing. Because I'm a good looking dude. Okay, don't get it twisted. Um, and you know, she's in my league, right? Like I'm a very good looking guy. Um, but I would say I'd have to I have to put in some work. I'd have to put some elbow grease in there. And she just generally enjoys me and my company and the things I say. She thinks I'm funny and intelligent and likes a lot of the horrible things that I think. Um, I've been in this position before. This was this is the position I was in with my longest lasting relationship. Also, a very attractive woman who was just head over heels for me. Um, and frankly, it went well. It didn't end well. And so, am I scared? I might be scared. I actually, because I remember I was talking to her, and I could feel the thing she was saying to me. It was like checking boxes. It's crazy. The curation process for somebody of like that type, like that caliber, is really hard. It's just so many people that you have to get through. Um, and I I am scared. I feel like genuine apprehension. It's so weird because like you take so much damage when you like go through life and you have like a bunch of bad shit happen to you. You just keep taking damage. And as self-aware as I am, and as much as I like to move forward, and as much discipline and strength I have, like you can't just like untrauma, right? Like you're gonna have like fear responses to things that aren't gonna make any sense. Um, and for all intents and purposes, like are there a couple things where I'm like, like maybe a couple, but I mean, bro, in this day and age, like that's a that's a whole like she lives on her own, she works a bunch, she's got like a decent car, like bro, like truly it's impressive. It's an impressive portfolio. And I guess that's what freaks me out is because everything is so good that that puts me in the position to there's a couple things. One, I go back underwater. I go back into my coma, I drown, and I'm in the comatose state where like I can feel happiness, my food tastes good, my games are fun, and I have somebody to kind of like keep me grounded, right? Like that's a genuine possibility. Again, I haven't had that for over a year. Um, I've had relationships, situationships. I've had things that have been able to feed me, in terms of like, the sweet emotional nectar that you non-sociopaths have. Holy shit, that sounds bad. Um, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody watches this. It's fine. I've been in positions where I can get that. And that's based. That's cool because honestly, I explode if I don't have it for too long. I've currently it's been over like 4 months since I've had that, maybe three. And the emotional nectar, I've tasted a little bit. It's been a while. Point is, it's been a while, and I tasted it again, and it was good. It scares me though, because I'm a different type of person when I'm hungry. I'm kind of dangerous on the cool. I'm kind of powerful. A single man is like you can really get shit done. Um, you're always climbing, you're always succeeding, you're always pushing forward, right? Because there's always more to do. You're single. There's always more to do. Um, man, like because like whether or not it's conscious or not, like it's a I'm like nerfing myself. And I also don't know what do I become this time? Because the last time, man, the last time I was rampaging. I'm being honest. Like I was doing some horrific stuff when I ended up getting with my ex. Um, and then I put everything down. I put everything down. Um, and I got everything together, and I just succeeded. Right. I'm not really rampaging now. I'm like pretty disciplined. Um, I'm kind of where I have to be. I mean, I have like, a lot of my worst cravings. They still exist. They're not gone. And being able to have like some kind of like emotional tap is going to subdue those cravings for the most part. So like, am I still me? Like, what happens? I don't know what happens. I have no idea. I'm scared, perhaps. Yeah. At first, I thought it was guilt. At first, I thought I was talking to her, and I felt guilty for like, because like I can't do anything without it being put towards a larger goal. Even if the larger goal isn't like that bad in the grand scheme of things. Like for example, if my goal is to be like get an emotional tap from somebody, I mean you could see that as like emotional intimacy, right? And then so like every kiss, every caress is going to be like towards that goal of emotional intimacy. That kind of pulls value away from them, and it makes it feel doesn't make it feel wrong, right? But like if you weren't insane, you'd be like, like I'm a terrible person. So at first, like when I was getting the feeling of apprehension, I was like, oh, am I feeling guilt? Am I a guilty man? No. No guilt, no regret, no remorse. False alarm. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Regret on that? I don't think I'd be able to take it. If I could regret all the things I've done wrong, oh my god. Um I was gonna say I don't know how people do it. I mean, like, I guess people just go nuts, right? Like people can't like function with themselves, or they just do good things. You people with consciences are, that's tough. Wouldn't be me. Anyway, thought it was guilt, not guilt, apprehension. I was legitimately scared of this girl because she was just too good, and I was like, oh, I was just terrified, bro. Um, yeah, I have it on very good authority that she's definitely not going to do me dirty. Um, it's only up to me to not fumble, which is crazy. Also, have to take my time though. Can't go too hard because if I go too hard, um, 'cause I learned my lesson the last relationship I was in. Okay, take your time before you get in anything. Does not matter how you're feeling. You take your time. Okay, never in the history of anything have you taken a couple weeks or a month to chill with somebody and it has it blown up in your face. Okay. But boys, I'm gonna be honest. Also, quick tip: nobody's watching. Okay. Um, what's this? Okay, that was a crazy message. I'm gonna mute that because that person is not happy with me. It would seem. That was not. I did a boo boo. Sometimes I do boo boos, boys. Bonus section. Okay, guys. Something you guys can do with women. Something that's pretty cool, pretty epic. You can ask them before you do stuff. I know this is mind blowing. Okay, if you want to hug or cuddle a chick, you can literally go, "Can I cuddle you?" You're gonna kiss a chick, you can go, "Can I kiss you?" You can literally like, do you want to go? Like, just ask the most autistic questions. Okay, if a chick is down to do any of these things with you, you asking it doesn't do anything, and it literally makes you completely rejection proof. Because like, if a girl's not feeling you at all, she's just gonna go no. But sometimes girls are like, like maybe in a bit, right? And then the ball's in their court, right? Because they get to decide when the bit is. Anyway, I don't know why I added that, but there you go. This is way more of a rambling video. I'm terrified, bro. I don't know. We'll have more videos later. I see this girl again Saturday. So there will not be a video on Saturday or Sunday because I'll be with her. There might be one on Monday. That will be interesting for me anyway to post. Anyway, no more rambling. Bye.